I'm live. I'm live. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all? Okay. Katie's in. Hello. Hola. Sharon's in. Hi. Alan's in. Hi, Alan. And Secret Carper. Hi. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I thought I'd come in a bit early today because James at Bowl Finds is on at 7, but I'll just do a quickie. I'll do like half an hour. And I do actually have quite a lot to do. And literally, this has just happened. I've just sold, they haven't paid for it yet, but I've just sold a bowl. There you go. How strange. Hi, Chica. How are you? Yeah, it just came up then. I sent an offer out like 10 or 15 minutes ago, and it just popped up saying sold. As soon as I came on live, I was like, ooh, that's nice. And I've got an offer on a bag as well. Pete WW, what up? Yeah, it's only a small sale. It's only like £10. But it's every little helps, doesn't it? 2 days off and happy as Larry. Have you had 2 days off? Oh, is that the strike thing? I just had a message of someone. Basically, someone sent me a message for this camera that I've already sold, and they said if you give me a good price, I'll pay straight away. It's like I just put already sold, full asking, full price. Thanks anyway. Douche. People like chances. It's funny, isn't it? Orders. Something came up. I think did I sell that today? Yes, I did. Oh, just flirted past. Yeah, I already know about that one. Yeah, £25 for that thing. I've got like a jar, and I got it at the cancer research place near me, and I think it was half price. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was £2, and it sold for 25 quid. So I'm like, that was really good. Yeah, on strike, going to have a little sourcing trip. Ooh, where are you going? I've lost an item I'm supposed to have sent. Oh no, do you know, I'm struggling to try and find one of the items that I've ordered. Now, it's a weird thing because I've had two of the same item. It's basically two like plush things, exactly the same. And they didn't cost very much, but they've both gone for the same price. They both sold within the same day, but to two separate buyers. Weird. I found one and I can't find the other. And I'm like, I know I haven't sold it. Where is it? And I can't find it anywhere. I think it might be in here. It might be in here, you know. Just trying to look around. No, but I've just got a feeling because I emptied every single box out today, and I emptied every single box out on Saturday, and I'm not Saturday on Saturday. I'm so tired and I can't find it. Yeah, I came back today and I'm knackered. I'm like, my bloody hernia is killing me. It's so painful. But yeah, I can't find one either, so I might have to cancel it or do the eBay trick and kind of not let it affect my metrics. Isn't it the sweetest thing when you sell something that someone is lowballing you on? Yeah, it's like I've already sold it, mate. So I was full asking. That would be a strike against you if you did judge. I know, that's why there's a way around it. There's a way around that, believe it or not. I hate it when that happens. Look inside other things. I know it's big enough though. It's like that big, and I have no idea where it's gone. And the thing is, it's like I'm sure I put it in that same box as the other one, and I've emptied out the whole box. You should have seen me in my locker today. I was like throwing everything out of the box and looking through everything, putting it all back, and it was oh, it was a. I've just had a I had a mini meltdown. Luckily, because it's like it's a bit out of the way my lockup, so like not a lot of people go there during the day, which makes it weird and eerie. But I can like go. I can swear and no one's like, excuse me. It's so annoying, isn't it? I've got distracted and ended up sorting and hanging clothes in colour order. Oh, what metric? I know we aren't supposed to say lost or broken or something like that. Yeah, that's basically what you should do, but you get penalised for it. It's normally in the last place. Exactly, Alan. How do you avoid cancelling, George? Well, it's cheeky and it's I send it off. I mark as dispatch and then I wait for them to say it's not there, and it's like, oh sorry, and I'll just give them a full refund. It's really bad and really naughty, but I have been in low seller status and it's absolutely shite. It's absolutely atrocious, and a lot of people. I know it's like I know it's like not very good. That's why I don't kind of promote it like that. I do that, but I just do because I've I get in such a kind of like when it goes to low seller status, it takes months to get out. Just for a couple of items, if you've like lost a couple of items or like, and the last time I was in that, it was genuinely just pure like things are broken in postage. When I've moved boxes around and I couldn't find it. It was just a thing, and yeah, it was a nightmare. But now that I'm out of it, hang on. Yeah, I think it's unfair that you should get penalised for losing one thing, one or two things. And yeah, and even if you, because when I did lose them or they were broken, I contacted the buyers and I said I told the truth. I did the whole thing. I told the truth. I said I'm sorry, XYZ happened, and they said no worries, don't worry about it. And I gave them a full refund, and they're absolutely fine with it. That's good customer service in my book. You just misplaced it, or it wasn't even a duplicate listing or like run out of stock. It was literally genuinely can't find it. Why should you be penalised for that? I do not agree with it. So I'm sorry, eBay. I've skirted around the rules. It's smart to be fair, yeah, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people they're all like, "Oh, we've got to follow the rules," and I'm like, "No, it's your business at the end of the day. If you go into lower seller status, there are several things that they take into account. They take away your promoted listings. You're not allowed to promote anything. They increase if you don't get out of low seller status, which they make it extremely hard. They suppress all your listings. Um, then you only sell like say like one or two things a week. It's an absolute shit show. And I'm so lucky that I had multiple accounts. I had two accounts. So I put everything on my other one. And then I did that thing where after a while I tried to play by their rules, but it just kept on it took months to get out of. And then I realized, I said, no, I'm not doing this anymore. And then I asked all my friends, I told them the situation. I said, would you do this? And I have family and everything. I said, I will put things down at 99p. Will you buy them? Because it just goes on numbers, like what you've sold. And they said, yeah, that's fine. They did it. I played by eBay's rules, but I kind of like bent the rules a little bit. And yeah, within a few weeks, I'd gotten back up. And then all my listings were fine. The suppression, you could see it on one of the things. It was so low. It was like on the charts, like next to nothing. And then the day that they stopped suppressing my listings, it went pew. So sorry. Yeah. The truth doesn't always get us very far. Exactly. And I'm sick of playing by the rules all the time when other people don't. And it really fucks me off when people get ahead and it's like, how? They're just scumbags. So yeah. Evening, JPK. How are you? Yeah, so that's how I've kind of gotten around it because it's your business at the end of the day. And if the eBay don't have any sort of molecule of human understanding, then I'm sorry, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. And I don't care who drags me for it and saying, oh, it's wrong. Yeah, I know it's wrong, but I tried playing by the rules and they didn't want that. So I'm doing this instead. Is that positive feedback? Oh, that's positive feedback. Oh, very good. So I'm just going through my eBay now. Buyers sometimes don't. Well, exactly. And they seem to get away with it. So that's why. Let's do that. Yeah. And we do so much when you think about all the little things we have to do. And if you've got like a ridiculous amount of listings, it kind of builds up, doesn't it? And it's like, I mean, it is your job, but it's like there's a lot to do. And it's exhausting sometimes. And it's not like I haven't bothered going looking for it. And it's not like the buyer will get a complete full refund. There's no harm there. I'm not trying to like run away. They are going to get a full refund. But yeah, that's one way I've kind of gotten around it. The only trouble is now it's like, oh well, your tracking number, and I've gone and bought a label for the thing, if you know what I mean. So now I'm going to have to go to Every and get a refund. If I decide to do it, I haven't decided yet if I'll do it, but I might go back tomorrow and have another look. I'm not sure people understand how much work is involved. No, it's true. There is a lot. Spent the day listing and watching the races from Cheltenham. Oh, do you know what I was going to do? I was going to do some match betting on Cheltenham, but I've just completely kind of like this month or this year, just completely kind of just meh. I just haven't had the time or the inclination, to be honest. But I was going to do a bit of spot match betting. I haven't done. Last time I did it, I think it was last year. Was it last year I did it? Or was it the year before? I think might have been the year before I did it, and I made a few £100, which was nice. I used to love match betting. Yeah, it's gotten really hard though, hasn't it? Happy Tuesday, Kath. Honeysuckle, yeah. Is that the that favourite that was on the news? Had the first and last winners, so not bad. Oh, that's it. Bookend it. Hi, AA. Yeah, I used to like match betting. I've kind of fallen out. I fell out of love with it like last year, I think. It was, yeah, bit of a. Is it still I haven't done it since 2007. No, you hit the sweet spot in 2007, and yeah, I think you can still do it, but they know they have the computer AI to find out what's it, and you get gubbed pretty quick now. Yeah, it's still profitable if you've got like a system. Hello, Cherry. Online slots are my temptation, bad I know. 2.5k on a 2 spin bonus. Wow. Yeah, I got well, you know, with the freebies, like you know how you'd have like free spins. I got a free spin once, and it went to, I think it was like over £100. I've got a few like one. The most I've ever won on a free spin was, I think it was £189. That was a while ago. But yeah, I only ever really do like free spins. I mean, it's not really worth it, is it? But like when you sat there just watching telly and you're just doing it on your, like, it's fine. It's infuriating when we're spoken badly of or constantly lowballed. I still love it. Yeah, £2 a spin bonus. Spin bonus pay 2.5k. Wow. It was great back in the day, but got hard. And then when I exhausted all the offers, then that overround thing happened and it put me off. So, I mean, the good thing is that it's still like tax free because it's still like winnings, isn't it? It's still, do you know what I mean? It's still a, what do you call it? In America, they have to pay money on their gambling. They have to pay taxes, don't they, on certain things? We don't. We're very lucky. Don't pay much anymore. No. Yeah, I don't. To be fair, Secret Car I'm just. It's like it's too tempting, and it's very kind of like, oh, you've got to be extremely careful, and you need to be very kind of like clever, specifically with match betting and with the casino free spins and stuff. I might have another look. It's totally free cash, isn't it? Plus, I've got loads of random bank accounts. Oh, right. I've got a few random bank accounts. Oh, they've paid for that bowl. Yay. That's good. Easy way to lose. Like, yes, it's very easy to lose lots of money. Jodie Richardson, hello. I really want to try online bingo, but I know I'll get addicted. Yeah, it's dangerous. Go to the real bingo. Going to real bingo is fun. It's like I wouldn't call it a complete waste of money because you never know, you might win something. But like that's the whole point. But it is fun. I play online bingo, the gaming one. No money involved. How are you, Joe? I'm fine, thank you, Jodie. How are you? Let's see. Yeah, you need a lot in your need a lot of money in your what's it call it? Like I had markets, on the exchange, you need a lot of money on your exchange to really benefit from it. I've done the lottery a few times lately, not won yet. Yeah. I did when it gets to about 100 million, I start taking note. Or when it gets to like stupid money, I start taking notice. I really should just put on the same number all the time, but just do lucky dip. If I'm going to win, I'm going to be lucky, aren't I? I did a bingo caller before. Love the real bingo. Yeah, when I went to Gala Bingo with my mum, there was a young lad who was on it. It was obviously like his first or second time, and he was up there by himself doing it. And he did the thing where you click on the next game, and then you press enter, and then it starts playing it, doesn't it? And I think he went forward a couple because it's associated with it's with their your your booklets, so it's all like ready for it, so everyone's got and he went forward one by accident and he couldn't get back, and he was like, oh, I'm sorry, and he was like, they were eating him, like, poor kid. There was like loads of women was like, oh, that's not fair, we've missed out on one, like, and they were proper like getting a bit arsey. It was like, oh my god, it's his first time, give a break. You could see him, he was like shaking his microphone. I will get addicted too easily, so I watch YouTube as play the slots instead, let them lose their money. Yeah, but sometimes there's a couple of gamblers online, I've forgotten the names, particularly on like Twitch, and they get paid to lose money. So they get paid by the house to go on their games, and it's not their money, basically. It's just them promoting it while playing it. I had set numbers when I was like 12 and I had never actually played. Saying hello, sorry, eating, can't type and eat at the same time. They take it so seriously, yeah. I'd never want to go again, yeah. Oh, Jodie, what's for tea? Yeah, there's a kid he was on I think he was on TikTok, and he'd lost something like $5,000 on gambling, basically. And he was like, yeah, it's atrocious. He was all over the place. And there are systems in place, but like he says, there's something called, it's like a blanket ban. So you can have someone, like your bank account can be associated, obviously it's with you, but you can contact this umbrella scheme and they'll contact all of the online retailers and it'll ban your card from being used, basically. But he says there's a way around it. If you've got a VPN or if you've got an offshore account, you can use that. And it's really easy just to set up an offshore account. I was like, bloody hell. It's sad. It's sad. I mean, I can understand how addictive it is. I really can. And like, I could easily get addicted to it, but I think I've got a fail safe somewhere in my brain where it's like, no, there's too much money being lost, and they don't have that fail safe like the rest of us does, you know. Anyway, my local gala closed down 7 years ago. Had cheap beer as well. They did, didn't they? On the Sprite tonight. I chased dopamine all damn day. Yeah. That's it. I mean, video games, that's one way of doing it, you know. Right, let's have a look on the oh, hello, what's this? If this is one of these things where it's like, oh, that's strange. Have I sold something? Have I sold that? Oh, I made a sale. I've made a sale on Depop. £9.49. That's nice. Because it came up like, because I'm not doing it on my app, I'm doing it on my desktop, and I'm sorry, my laptop, and it just came up with, you've got a message. I was like, oh. So I checked and it just says thank you, and I was like, thank you for what? And I thought I'd already sold the thing, but no, it's sold to her, and she's just saying thanks. Oh, that's nice. Ah. Let's see. I went to a casino after a works do once, won on the roulette, walked away because I'd happy that I'd won it all. Yeah, that's the good thing. I went on a cruise and they had a 24-hour casino, and I was playing like, because they had like a dollar jackpot, like blackjack. They had a dollar blackjack, and I was just playing that, and I ended up winning like $100. I know it was more than that. I think it was like 120, $130 off of like, I think probably like $1 or something. But by the end of it, I got, and you know what I did? Instead of going back, got a gift shop, and I went into the gift shop and I got a fossil watch with like a diamond in it. Like, it was a speck of a diamond, but it was like that. And I can't find that watch anymore. I'm really gutted. I think I might know where it is, but I bought something with it so I couldn't go back and use the cash. So that was like a memento of that holiday. That's the only like proper holiday It's the only like real foreign holiday. We went around the Caribbean. It was lush. That's sensible, Jay. I need to take leave out your disappointing. I just go for the beer. Jodie's having a cottage pie, then 2 homemade apple turnovers. Ooh, I've already had 2 today and they're huge, very yummy. Oh, Jodie, they sound lush. Let's see, Cherry. To be fair, my mate won like £800 and I won 20. Bit of a difference there, isn't it? He's paid his rent and you've paid for like a kebab and a bus home. Yeah, it was very sensible. I blooming love apple turnovers, me too. I can't bake. I'm not good. I'm not good at baking. Let's have a look. Oh, Alan had a sale. Well done, Alan. It paid for the takeaway the day after, can't complain. Well, no, you got a free meal out of it. Why not? I got a sale last night after sending an offer. Non-payer asked if I could cancel this afternoon as she has no money. Why by then? Well, exactly. That it's just so frustrating when that happens. It's the worst. Um, what's that? Why is that not working? Oh, sold roll in the rat plate, Judge. Oh, that's amazing. I'll put mine on. I haven't put mine on yet. The gala's now a mosque. Can't gamble or drink beer in there now. Then no, that's true. It had what's it? I got to say last night. It had 14. Oh, that is so annoying when that happens. Where like you put something on, it's got loads of watching, and then someone buys it, reneges, and then you have to put it back on. But I think if you put it back on, then the people who were watching it, don't they get a notification saying like, "Oh, an item you were watching has been relisted" or something like that? I've had a few people contact saying they were drunk when bidding and wanted to cancel. It is funny. To be fair, it is quite funny, but it's like, hang on, guys, come on. I mean, I've been there, but I've only ever watched. I suck it up, buy it, then like chuck it or something. Can't gamble or drink beer. No. Capital time waste. Yeah, I buy things like at like 3 a.m. and then I'm drunk buys. No, to be fair, I'm pretty similar. Let's see. What's that? Why have I got that? It's not vinted. Why did it? I swear, it feels like sometimes I put things up and then like the code, the SKU code or the title, it reverts back or it changes. I'm like, something's up. But maybe it's just me going too quickly listing. I'm sure I didn't put that in my title. It's like I know what vintage is. It's not. Revise. Sorry. Let's see. I buy things like only water allowed now. Yeah, we were just. I used to work in a second-hand shop years ago. A drunk guy bought a burger grill and had absolutely no idea what it was. He said he didn't understand it, but bought it anyway. Yeah, yeah, suck it up, buy it, and then like you never know. But then again, feel like if you're drunk, you don't realize what you've got. Obviously, like, but you're drunk, you kind of like don't, you're all over the place. But then it's like it's like a roulette. It's like a gamble. Like when you get a parcel through, you're like, "Ooh, what have I got today?" I can't remember. Although you can just check your eBay. Hello, Celia. Do this little listing. Yeah, I'm not staying on too late tonight. I was only meant to be doing like half an hour, 45 minutes, because James at Bowles Finds is on live, and I don't like overlapping with people. I am feeling a lot better now. Although earlier on today, I had a wave of it was nausea. Basically, it was like a wave of nausea. It just kind of rose up, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I felt like I was going to be sick. And when I'm usually sick, I'm usually like projectile. Like I can't control it. I'm horrible, absolutely horrible. And I was like, "Oh my god!" And I was out in public. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm going to be sick." And then it kind of, I've swallowed it. I was just like, and I think that's to do with like my hernia, and I think it's to do with the non-negotiables that I've got. Because they bring on nausea, I think, the sertraline. Well, they can have that effect. I mean, ooh, get that. Okay, what should I promote my listing? I'm doing a complete kind of across the board promotion. What do you reckon I should do? Non-negotiables. Never heard him call that's not my saying. That's Lex's saying. Bad Biscuit. Someone called the meds like non-negotiables. Like you have to take it, and she's got like someone got her a mug saying non-negotiable. I remember that, and it's just stuck in my head. It's funny that. Have you been thrifted today? No, I haven't. I've been very good. I was thinking of going maybe Thursday. We'll have to see. Had a few sales on Vinted today, but I spent a fortune on there. I think I'm addicted. So yeah, that's what I do sometimes. Like when I'm out and about and I'm like, ooh, I've made a sale. It means I can go shop. It's the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'm going to do a across the board promotion. What do you reckon I should do? I'm thinking of chancing it and just doing, because at the moment it's at like 2. It's at general kind of like 2. I think I'm going to do 7. We went to Dougie Mac in Burslem, Handford, and even Stoke. Not good. What, across the board? None of them. Because I drove past the Dougie Mac in Burslem today when I went to the lock up, and I was like this close to going in. Because usually, even if you can't find anything in that, Handford was best. That's strange, isn't it? Because it's not the big one, is it? Like obviously the Bursum's the big one. But whenever I go now, I know it's like really expensive, and it really is, and it gets on my nerves. But I always come away with something, but not brilliant. Yeah, it's like hit and miss, isn't it? Sometimes. Whew. Oh yeah, and then I've got my dog. He's got groomers on Thursday, so I won't be thrifting. I might be thrifting in Maxfield. I don't know. We might make a day of it because she's put the appointment at 5 o'clock at night. Because basically she cancelled when we were there. She cancelled because she had a family emergency, which is fine. And then we finally got back to. She finally got back to me and said, "I can do Thursday at 5 o'clock." I was like, "Oh my god!" So I mean, I don't know if that's probably best. I don't know. So yeah, I have to go in at 5, and it's like, so what I might do is we might go in at like dinner time, and then I can do a bit of sourcing. So I'm determined to get to Warrington car boot tomorrow. If I wish hard enough, will the rain stop? I don't know. The rain might stop, but the hail might take its place because it's been hailing like God. I was in the lockup and it was like, because I'm on the top floor, it's like the metal roof. It's like honestly, it's like the Blitz. I was like, whoa, what is that? But then there was like a pigeon that was locked in there as well, and I was like, come in here, safe. It's safe in here. Fingers crossed. All fingers crossed. There you go. Think lucky, be lucky. Yeah, hail here 2 hours ago. Manifest is good weather. Oh, that's it, you see. Believe. Right, let's do this one. We've got a few things to change over SKU style. Oh, just kind of frustrating. Yeah, I think I might need to do a full inventory of my stuff and just, yeah, because there are things that I'm missing, and there's like, I don't know, there's things that I thought were in boxes, and I would have changed the SKU thing over, so I don't know why it's not there, or it's a different one. I'm like, hang on, something's wrong. So I need to do a full breakdown again, see what I can do. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do like maybe 6 or 7, and then, I don't know, you can do like the adjusted suggested ad rate, can't you? So you can do like 2%, 3% below adjusted ad rate, so it can go around there. Are you going to race your new pet, George? Race my new pet, my new pigeon. It didn't come in. It didn't trust me. Maybe next time. Does everyone else use SKU? I have no system. Oh my God. And Celia doesn't either. Oh my God, I'm like panicking because I know how many items that I've got. I think if you reach an unmanageable level, if you're searching for hours, then it's time to get an SKU system. Plus, when the system works, it's such a time saver to know which box is in where. I mean, yeah, I like the very thought of me not having one now brings me out in like sweats. I'm like, oh my God, I would die. Yes, we use an SKU. As last week, we lost something and it took us 5 hours to find it because I forgot to put the SKU. Yeah, that's, I think, pretty much what's happening to me at the moment. Item I sent to Los Angeles finally arrived today. After all the Royal Mail postal problems, my buyer is happy, so all looks good. Ah, that's good. And plus, it's in LA. They're very usually quite happy people over there. I think it's all the melatonin. I just put thing in size order in Calex's. I have 3 for each size. It works pretty well. Oh, there you go. If it works, if you've got some sort of system anyway, then it's all good, isn't it? Oh, good. Well, I am losing things. Yeah, I would. I'd set some sort of system up, even if it's just like you put labels on a box and you put them 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, and then put in the SKU thing, what box it's in. It's really simple, really. As long as, like, you know, like I say, you're not losing things at the end of the day. That's the best thing. Because then we don't have to do these things where we say, oh, they're dispatched, and then say, oh, it must have got lost in the post, and then refund them. Another vintage sale. Well done, Celia. I have an undiagnosed autistic partner. He is great at remembering where he puts stuff. He can't remember what he had last night for tea, though. To be honest, I'm probably similar. I don't think I'm on the autistic, although I've been suggested that I need to be tested by 2 separate people, which is kind of like scary. But I don't think I'm on the spectrum just yet. But then someone said as well, one of my friends said, they said, "Oh, I won't be surprised if you are." And I went, "What? What do you mean?" It's like, yeah. Never heard of SKU. Going to look into it as I'm always losing things. Bloody hell, Pete. Yes, we just have a ABC. Yeah, I do as well. Yeah. Or I have like A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, like that kind of thing. Thank you. I'm waiting for my my autism assessment, diagnose ADHD. Yeah, just because they kind of could get mixed up a little bit, don't they? Right. Come on. Why is it taking so long? Ah, there we go. Yeah, have you been waiting long for it? Because I know there's some, in terms of like assessments, when it comes to, you know, like being statemented, Cheeky might know this more than anyone. She works in a school. You have to get a psychologist in, and then need to apply for it, don't you, to be statemented, so you can get extra help, extra funding. And depending which area you're from, I think Tameside's a good area in terms of like schools, if I remember rightly. But yeah, my cousin lives in Tameside, and she had to get her kids statemented. There we go. There we go. Right, let's do this. Just listing this little ditty, this little thing. Snowing up here. Oh, bloody hell. Almost a year so far. Oh my God, I went private for ADHD assessment. Now. That's crazy. What did you have to do for that then? You just went to, did you go to a GP or did you go somewhere else? Same size as Bill, not so good where I am. Adult ones I've done through GP. Yeah, right. Yeah. Tameside is like one of the leaders in the country in it for child provision. And other parts of Manchester are a bit are not bad, but yeah. Right. Where did I put it now? I've actually got like loads of postage that I need to do tonight. I want to get them done. I've got all of the little labels all printed out, ready to go. One of my parents is the lead at psych for Tameside. I wish you were for RLA. Yeah, I bet. That's good though. You're in the know. You just ask her. Ooh. I'm unsure how it will help having an autism diagnosis at this point. Went via GP and I had to do some form filling and be scored before they would consider referring me. Wow. But that Melanie Sykes, you know, the presenter, she got diagnosed later on, didn't she? She was on the spectrum. But she said because it is like literally like a spectrum. You could have a very form, like a mild form of it. But she was saying like I felt incredibly like when she was presenting for certain things, she had to force herself to do it, and she was really kind of like really tense, and she really, yeah, there was a lot of things going on in her head. And now with that diagnosis, a lot of it's made sense. My friend's daughter got lost on the waiting list. She's still on the list, but should have been seen by now, according to them. Waiting for 3 years. Oh my God. See, this is another thing now. They're waiting for kids to age out so they don't need to worry about it. And obviously they're flooded with like positions that aren't being filled. Yeah, it's a whole thing, isn't it? Anyway, she's an adult. Oh my god. Maybe she should go private then, like Katie. But then again, this is what they want. They want people to go private. So yeah, madness, madness. Like they've said to me with my hernia, they basically said there's nothing we can do. They said not nothing that we can do in terms of like the waiting list. They said we because there's a waiting list. She said, well, basically, she said she was quite rude. Actually, she said there are thousands of people in your position, you know, and it was like, I doubt 1,000 of them, thousands of people had literally gone to the pre-op interview the week before the scheduled operation after waiting nearly 2 years, and then told that it was cancelled. It's like, am I now right at the back of the queue? I was at the front, and now I'm right at the back. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, she was like, well, there's nothing we can do. I was like, okay, well, she said, you're on the list. You're on the waiting list. I was like, oh, right, okay. 3 years isn't too bad, honestly. It's really difficult. And Ed Sykes are like, rocking oh shit. Sorry, that's really funny. She's an adopted Romanian orphan. It's a trait, apparently. It can be the ADHD referred as they are. Sure, she has autism too. Possibly. I mean, a lot in these. There's a lot of places in the world that don't believe that autism exists, and they just think it's just naughty, like what we kind of did like years and years ago before there was a diagnosis for it. But yeah, they still think like that, and a lot of cultures they don't want to believe something's wrong, you know, so that it kind of adds to that kind of delayed, you know, diagnosis almost. I don't feel mine is extreme by any means. It's definitely a spectrum. There are too many downsides of going private at 1,800 for an assessment. Going ongoing private psych checks, checking monthly, cost is immense. Yeah, it's a lot. Well, I got a quote. I didn't get a quote. I spoke to someone who went private for their hernia, and they had to pay. I think it was 10 grand to get it done. So I was like, no, I'll wait on the NHS. Thank you very much. Yes, female autism is probably the least diagnosed, and yet it's you know, because they think like boys. That's the majority of what they think, isn't it? Like more boys are more prone to it, but yeah, the female autism is a lot less. Not that I know. I'm just you talk about provision. That was kind of like my thing I did at the council. Oh. Yeah, so anyway, that's my time. I know it's a real kind of like short one today, and I haven't really done any listing. I've done like one, but yeah, I've just wanted to do a short and sweet one tonight because I've got a lot of postage to do and I haven't done it. I usually do my postage when I come back from like the lockup, and then I do my live, but I haven't done it, so I'm gonna have to do my postage. It's my fault. I do apologise, but yes, thank you for stopping by anyway. It's been very nice. As per, and I will be on tomorrow, same time, 7 o'clock, and I will do the hour, I promise, or probably more. You know how these things work. You know what I'm like. Loosey goosey. When I worked in an SEN school, most of the kids were boys. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, bye everybody. Thank you. Namaste, and good luck on your sales for the rest of the evening. Bye.